Welcome to a daily news on CrossRiverWatch, where we bring to you the latest happening of the day. I'll be your host, Patrick Obia. In the news today, Ernest Joe, not our member, Labour Party disowned Guber candidate in Cross River. APC candidate controversy for Cross River North Senatorial District finally put to rest. Former state lawmaker Bassey Akiba emerges Labour Party reps candidate. Cross River ranks low in name registration. Man cries for help after Mudslide killed his 4 children. NPA pledges to boost Calabar port operations. IGP bans 5 number plates in Nigeria. ECOWAS court says Nigerians' ban of Twitter illegal. Now the news in details. The Labour Party in Cross River State has denied that one Chief Ernest Joe is their gubernatorial candidate for next year's general election. In a statement issued in Calabar by the Publicity Secretary, Dr. L.U. Ofem, the party also denied that Joe is a member of the party and challenged him to provide evidence. In an interview with journalists published in a local tabloid, Joe claimed to be the gubernatorial candidate of Labour Party in the state. Now to Senate. The controversy surrounding the Cross River Northern Senatorial District candidacy of the All Progressive Congress (APC) for the 2023 general election has finally been laid to rest, as Governor Ben Ayade of Cross River State was today elected as the new flag bearer. Governor Ayade was announced winner of the rerun. Governor Ayade was announced winner of the rerun primary at Obia headquarters of the district, clinching 252 out of 255 all votes cast, thereby setting a showdown with incumbent Senator Guber of the People's Democratic Party, having replaced his former Chief of Staff, Martin Oremi, who withdrew his nomination following pressure from APC stakeholders. Elsewhere, a former state lawmaker representing the Obia State constituency, Bassey Akiba, has emerged the Labour Party candidate for the Calabar Municipality Obia Federal Constituency seat in the 2023 general election. The former lawmaker, who moved from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressive Congress in 2021, dumped the ruling party days ago for the Labour Party, which many are now describing as third force. There will be more news after this break. Thank you for staying with us. The National Identity Management Commission has released data showing that Cross River State ranks among the bottom 4 in the total number of enrollments for the World Bank-backed digital identity scheme. The state has recorded only 978,063 and is ahead of Ekiti, Ebonyi, and Bayelsa states, while Lagos, Kano, Kaduna, Ogun, and Oyo states have recorded the best number so far. The Commission said 2.86 million people were enrolled in the month of June 2022, bringing the total number of those captured to 86.59 million people, out of which 48 million represented 56% are males and 37.52 million representing 44% are females. On the economy, the Managing Director of the Nigerian Port Authority (NPA), Mohammed Bello Koko, has said the federal government will give tariff relief to importers using the port in order to boost patronage despite the draft limitation. Mr. Bello Koko stated this recently while visiting the Obia of Calabar, Ididemekpo na Bassey the 5th. He said his mandate was to ensure the dredging of the Calabar port and channels to allow bigger vessels, even as he expressed joy that a vessel recently bettered at the Eco Marine Terminal in Calabar, discharging over 200 trucks and equipment. Now to landslide. In the Frege encounter, a physically challenged man who lost 4 out of his 6 children in the Okamba community of Nasarawa in Calabar, the Cross River State capital, to a mudslide triggered by rains last week, is appealing for help. Mr. Nkanta told journalists that 4 kids were eating when the house collapsed on them while the other two are in critical condition in the hospital with no funds to cater for them as he could not rescue anything from their residence. The bereaved father is seeking support to cater for his remaining family. And on security matters, the Inspector General of Police, Baba Alkali, has banned the use of spy number plates across Nigeria in a bid to curb the insecurity in the country, as well as alleged abuse of privilege. The first public relations officer, CSP Olumuwa Adejobi, said the ban is without exception and urged police officers implementing the directives of confiscating the spy plates to respect the rights of users. The police boss also sought the cooperation of sister security agencies and the public on the move, while directing the commissioners of police and their supervising assistant inspector generals to immediately give full effect to the directives. The ECOWAS Court of Justice has held that the Nigerian government violated the digital rights of Nigerians by banning microblogging site Twitter last year. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, and 176 concerned Nigerians has taken the government to court after it banned Twitter on June 4, 2021 and lifted it on January 13, 2022. The court held that the act of suspending the operation of Twitter is unlawful and inconsistent with the provision of Article 9 of the African Charter of Human and People's Rights and Article 19 of the International Covenant, and Article 19 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, both of which Nigeria is a state party. The court also ordered the Muhammadu Buhari administration to align its policy to give effect to the rights and freedoms and to guarantee a non-repetition of the unlawful ban of Twitter, as well as to bear the cost of the proceedings. That is it for today's edition of Daily News on CrossRiverWatch. For more news, visit www.crossriverwatch.com. Like and follow us on our social media handles on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. That is it for today. I've been your host, Patrick Obia. See you again tomorrow. Bye for now.